The bag has two different styles of handles, which I also really love. The way I tend to grab the bag is by the handle. So this piece here is the like pre-treated pochetta. So this will maybe patina a little bit more, which means it'll turn a little bit more of that goldeny brown as it ages. But I love that for the trunk style. I think that's just going to add to the luxury and beauty of this bag as it gets older as well. Because like I said, I was doing my research to make sure everything was going to be identical, one-to-one to the authentic original Louis Vuitton. Now, I am not selling this bag or anything like that. First of all, I love it so much. But I can tell you, as far as like the styles go, what I'm thinking as I'm doing my research about this bag. It does have a D-ring on each side of it. Now with that though, if you want to use, like I said, this is like the handle I've been using to grab it. You could also, if you are more petite and maybe a little less busty or curvy, you could wear this bag over the arm. I tend to just use it either as this piece right here to hold it on my arm, or use it to grab it as I'm doing my daily things. I personally love this as a crossbody, and it does come with a beautiful long over the shoulder strap. It does have the ability to change sizes, which I think is super important. And I saw people buy the authentic that have the exact same markings as me and the same holes for sizing that are really tall that can wear this. And also people that are about 5 foot can wear this as well super comfortably. It totally depends on how you want to style this bag. I love it either on the shoulder on one side, but mostly as a crossbody, which is why I have it set to more to that setting to be able to sit it comfortably across my body, and then I can still reach into it. I have found this bag is super easy to use because it has such a buttery smooth zipper that what I can do is literally open it up, easily grab whatever I'm going for, and move on about what I'm doing. I can do it while I'm doing other things, whereas sometimes if a bag is a little bit more restrictive with the zipper or style, you actually have to stop and really give it a lot of attention, undo things maybe. This is super easy, but I do tend to leave it a little bit more open or just leave the zipper free. I don't lock it when I'm using it, just for ease of use personally. And I love the slouch. It's gonna have a little bit more slouch to it if you leave it unzipped as well, just like the originals that I was hearing in the reviews. And so far that comparison seems totally one-to-one. The markings and embossings on the handles are absolutely the same as well, including the inside, which has logo on it as well. This one said it was made in France, and this is Louis Vuitton Paris as far as the inside monogramming like tag goes. Inside is super duper soft. The inside of this bag has that really nice felt-like feeling to it. I have a lot in here, quite honestly. I just kept grabbing this when I was doing things, and I got so many compliments wearing this bag that, as you can see, she's really full, and that's why she doesn't have as much slouch to her. But I'll pull out everything so you can see how much I'm just currently carrying in it. You could definitely carry more. I think I only have it like halfway full right now, but I have sunglasses that are rather large in size in there. A little mini wallet, another little side wallet that I've been keeping, receipts from the grocery store, 1 lip gloss, 2 lip gloss, 3 lip gloss. I mean, this is a beauty channel too. I have a lot of problems. I like to have options for my lip products. There might even be more in here. Oh no, what? No, wait, do I? No. Keys, grocery list, somebody's business card I got over the weekend at an event that I went to, a Band-Aid. I actually have a lot of room in here. But now I want to be able to show you what the inside looks like. It is kind of like a Speedy where it's just a drop down. There you can see the tag a little bit easier without all my stuff in it. The top here has like a little tongue, kind of like a shoe would. So like you can dip it down, and then as you're zipping things up, it keeps everything nice and tidy, just like the original does. This bag I found in all of the reviews that I was going through, combing through on the originals. This has every single feature. It has the exact same leathers, canvases, has the exact same D-rings. The markings on the hardware are the exact same. And now I'm going to tell you even more information from Shebag, because they told me, I asked them, how can you make this so one-to-one? I want to let my viewers know, because this is still an investment. No, it's not a $3,800 investment like you would see with Louis Vuitton, but it is still a very big investment. So tell me, how can you promise that your bags are one-to-one? And they were really giving in their information, which I was appreciative of. I'm even going to throw up here a picture of what their workshop looks like because they were very giving in this information and I really appreciate it. My contact from Shebag said that the focus for their replica bags for over the past 12 years has really been to do their research. They will go, before they make a replica bag, they will go into a boutique and buy 2 bags. One to dismantle and learn the authentic bag process methods, and then they have resources where they are in Korea and in France, and they import the Louis Vuitton monogram from Korea, import the leather from a factory for the Chanel bags, which is the different style of bags. And they also have hardware processes of the same Louis Vuitton supplier to ensure the bags are super high quality. So I love that they made sure that they even had materials from the same sources as Louis Vuitton. I think that's amazing because everything on this bag has been one-to-one. As you can see, the canvas here is the one long strip, as it should be, so that way it is upside down on the one side, right side up on the other. And when I was watching other people with their authentic bags, they showed me something that I'm wondering if I can do here with you. I've not tried it myself. Just now you saw me take everything out of this bag, so she's totally empty. I'm gonna unzip it, and what they've done is, what they'll do is they will compress it so that way the firm sides, which are the trunk sides, are kind of getting in the middle to see the softness of this bag. So I'm really curious if my replica can duplicate what the authentic bags can do. So let's see. I've not done it before. Oh my God, I can. I totally can. They just showed this so that way you could see how soft the canvas is. And obviously she bounces right back into her proper shape and style. But that's just to show you how soft this canvas is, that it works with these structured sides beautifully, and that's why I think I love this so much. It's a combination of a trunk, combination of that just soft Louis Vuitton style. I love how soft this is, and it feels authentic. It smells authentic. It doesn't have that chemically fake replica smell. This is definitely a one-to-one bag. I have done so much research on this. I wanted to show you guys, even like live with my first impression review. Could I smush the bag just like the authentic ones can, because the leather should be that soft, and it is. I'm totally impressed with this bag. I love the style. I love that it's like a
not count it. It only has 2 stitches here. Compared to here, you have 4. And really neat stitches. And the other one is here on the authentic one, you will see underneath this flap, you will see embossed the number 30. It says it is for the Speedy 30. I don't know if you can see it here, but it normally you will see it. And on the class A1, it's also here. You see this 30 embossed one? It's also on the authentic one, but on the authentic one, you cannot really see it. I think for yourself only. It's not really embossed like the class A1. So let's move on with, see how flappy this is. Let's move on with the ring outside with the key lock. Also the same, the stitches here on the class A1. It only has 2 stitches on each side. Compared to the authentic one, you got 4 stitches as the other. And the hole, again, is in the middle. Here is the hole a bit bigger, as you will see. And it's longer. This tab is longer than the authentic one, as you can see. Okay, let's move on with the key lock. This is the class A1. It looks like this. This is the logo of it, LV. And the authentic one, it's also has a logo, but it looks very different. When you turn it, you have the lock number, it's 432. Also on the keys, you have the same number. Here on the class A1, you have it here also. It says 318, and on the keys itself you got the numbers as well. But the difference is here that I have now for the key padlock, I have it on the left side. The numbers are on the left side, if you can see it. And on the authentic one, okay, let's move on inside. Inside, you have on the authentic one this flappy red bag. It's flappy pocket. On the Class A1, you will also have it. But as you see, it's very different. The Class A1 looks very big and squarish. Unlike the authentic one, it's rounded. It's like a tongue. It's rounded and it's smaller. The stitching here of the Class A1, it's really neat and very beautiful made. As well as the original one. Here, in the original one, this is like a...
gonna ever like any white bags just because I'm always afraid of them, but this bag just totally changed my mind. You know, I'm really glad that I tried this out first, because I think that this will be the start to my white bag collection, because I was definitely afraid of getting white bags. I could never bring myself to buy it, but now that I have one, you will know how to take care of them. I honestly did not think that I was gonna like this bag that much. I just like how it sits a little bit lower so that it's not really all the way up on my armpit. I like how it's a little bit lower so I can definitely just set my hand like this on there. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so cute. And I did want to compare it to my Michael Kors Lita just because they both are the very soft leather. So let me just go bring that out so we could do a little bit comparison on the leathers. So this is my Michael Kors Lita, and as you may know, this is in the Saffiano leather, so it is very delicate. As I have mentioned in my videos, I talk about how delicate this leather is, and if you compare the two, this definitely has more of a soft and very buttery leather type of feel, and then my Michael Kors Lita has a more of a grainy type of touch to it. So this is definitely way much more softer than this, I have to say. But I can feel that this one is a lot more stiffer, and then this one is a lot more squishier, which I like. I don't mind it. And yeah, so just looks so cute. I love it. So definitely check them out, because I feel like this bag,
including the flathead screws. On this version, they haven't. Now, if we compare this with the authentic version of a backplate lock, as you can see, the position of the Chanel and Paris are back to front on the super fake version. And now, if we look closely at the hardware, the CC hardware, on this classic flap, the CC, the edges are slightly softened, whereas on the super fake version, the CC edges are very sharp and squared off. However, they have managed to get the hallmarking correct here with the 3 lines here. There's a 3 line here. Now, the hallmarking on a CC lock determines the country of origin of where the bag is made. So if you come across a bag with some sort of hallmarking, it means that the bag is made in France. So let's check this on the classic flap. So if we open it up, this bag should be made in France. Now, if we look at the super fake version, this should say made in France too. However, when you look inside, it says made in Italy. And then upon close inspection, the made in Italy stamping is actually too large. The font is too large. So to summarise, the key things to look out for are things like the font and type on a serial sticker, pay attention to the hardware, look at the interlace detail on the chain strap, and pay attention to the leather and quilting. Even super fake bags miss out on all the finer details. Even though this is a well-made bag, they will get what seems like a minor detail very wrong. I hope we have shown you some useful information from which you can build your knowledge from. Thank you for watching. Please visit our website vintageheirloom.com for vintage Chanel and other products and informative guides and blogs. Thank you.